So if you clicked on this video, I am assuming you're having a problem with fat and would like to find a solution to lose fat. You either started at some point in your life, but then you either failed or stopped the process entirely. Guess what? We're here to fix that. I'm going to give you a solution so that it can fix this problem for the rest of your life. What's going on, everyone? Ankur here, your host for 20 kg Down, the fitness channel which is for everyone, not just the athlete. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. Before we go in, I need to give you a legitimate proof that you're not getting suggestions or opinions from a random person. So this was me 3 months before I opened this channel, and this was me 3 months after, and I'm keeping this transformation for the last 2 years. So I think that's proof enough. Now let's define the problem and find the solution. Fat loss is consisting of two things. It's 50% exercise and 50% diet. So you gotta keep a balance between the two. Either of these two fall and you're gonna fall out of your schedule. So generally you start off with a 50% exercise and a 50% diet. You go on like that for a few months, but then it kind of crashes. Your either diet or your exercise gets skewed up. And within the next few months, you go further downhill to ultimately full-blown halt. What went wrong with our initial calculation? Well, our initial calculation was wrong to start with. See, it's not 50% exercise and 50% diet consists of your weight loss program. 50% physical effort and 50% mental effort. When we try to talk about the mental part of it, we're actually talking about changing your persona. Put it to perspective, more like if you're someone who's always gloomy and sad, and I want you to be happy all day, that just doesn't happen overnight. And that's particularly the problem that you face here. Although it might not be so apparent to see at the first, but eating a lot or being too much lazy are basically two forms of addiction. So before you start losing weight, you gotta get over both these addictions. But we don't think like that. We start jumping in weight loss without even trying to get rid of these two addictions. How do you handle this? If you consider fat loss as your target, eating and laziness are the two addictions that you gotta overcome, then all you need to do is practice. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to take a piece of paper and a pen and write down all the addictions that you might have. Here are some examples to help you out. Write down the addictions that you think you might be having, just like this, and try picking any one of them. Maybe smoking. Now when you try to practice removing smoking from your life, you're gonna see you've got a much better handle on how to handle addictions. And do it for a month, do it for 2 months, no matter how long it takes before you get rid of the addiction, and stay away from it for at least a month. Once you're sure that you can say goodbye to your addiction, it's time to start your weight loss journey. At this point, you have the wisdom and the experience of how to get rid of addiction. The two big addictions that you're gonna face right now are eating a lot and being lazy, and you're gonna overcome those. Trust me, this works. It has worked for me. It's gonna work for you. And if it doesn't work and you feel that within a couple of months you're stuck again, try picking any one of the other addictions that you had previously and try removing that from your life. It's a two-edged sword. It's gonna get rid of some bad addiction from your life, and then it's gonna keep you healthy for the rest of your life. Well, it was not any magic pill for sure, but it works for sure, and it works every time. If you like this video, don't forget to smash that like button and share your comments. I'd always like to collaborate. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, because this is the only channel which talks about fitness for everybody, not just the athlete. Have an awesome life, folks. Ciao.